Hello everybody. Another question I get quite a bit, and I know I've done various videos on this already, but maybe not specific to this one topic, is how to increase your cape power, what to do after you finish the game once, and wing buffs and that sort of thing. So it's a little convoluted. It's not as complicated as it might seem though. So first of all, the goal of the game is to finish the game, and by finishing the game, you get ascended candles. The ascended candles are these ones on the right with the star on them. The ascended candles are what you use to purchase wing buffs, and wing buffs are what block part of the spirit map from appearing to you. So you clear the little cloudy layer of a spirit map by purchasing the wing buff from that spirit. That would be this icon right here. And each wing buff costs different, from 1 to 4 candles, ascended candles. So this one costs 2. The ones earlier, and they vary through the game, but the ones earlier tend to cost less. This one I already have open, and you can see I have no cloudy area of this one. And this one, if I buy this one costs 1. Obviously, I don't have any. But by unlocking this, you not only have collected a wing buff, but you have also opened the rest of the spirit map so you can buy the rest of the items in it. Some of the spirit maps have 2 levels, so you can do 1 ascension here and a 2nd ascension here and get 2 more upgrades to this emote, actually. And that's how you get the wing buffs. Then, of course, you have the stars, the children of light you find in the world. Those also increase your cape power. So for every child of light you find, that gives you winged light. And that you use in this playthrough. The wing buffs, if you buy them here, will help you in your next playthrough. So they'll be added. You'll collect them at the end of Eden, on your next trip to Eden, and then they'll be available for you to use on your next playthrough. So if you buy the wing buffs here, they're not immediately usable for you. But the children of light are. The winged light is. So that's how that works. With just the winged light, no wing buffs, you can get up to, I think, 7 wedges of cape power. Adding in the wing buffs, you can get 9 wedges. And the wiki has all of this laid out as far as the cost for each wing buff and each level, so each cape level. So the cape wedge icon is this type top. This is your flight power. As you can see, if I fly, it goes away. So that's your flight power. And that indicates how much flight you have left. And each flap of my wings takes away 1 wedge. And then the stars you collect with the winged light you collect through the game will increase that a bit. And then with wing buffs, you'll get, I think, 116 wing buffs. And that's what this, or wings, that's what this number here indicates. You can get to it by tapping in your top left corner. And the thing about this is it doesn't immediately, when you first sign in, it doesn't immediately update. So you might have to tap it a few times for the counter to stop going up. You can see I have 61 right now, and then 75 is my next level to get to, I think, 8 wedges. Without going to Eden, you can now get to 9 wedges without collecting the Eden winged light. So that's on one playthrough. You have winged light, which gets you to 7 wedges. Wing buffs will then get you to 9 wedges, and that's how you grow your cape. If you finish Eden and then go to the constellation table there, because there's a constellation table in orbit, if you then buy your wing buffs there, you will then collect them right as you go towards the portal to the end of Eden, or the end of orbit. You will collect them right then. So if you have finished Eden and have gotten your ascended candles, go ahead and buy your wing buffs there, because then you can immediately collect them and they'll be immediately available to you. Whereas like I said, if you wait until you come back home and then buy them here, you'll then have to go through Eden again before they'll be available to you. So that brings the next question of what to do after you finish the game once, and that is to go again. Do the whole thing again. Not only do Ascended Candles buy you wing buffs, they also open other levels of friendship. And I have a whole video on the friendship actions and that, and you can see that there's a winged lock looking icon in the friendship menu. It looks just like this. And that opens the cloudy part of the friend menu. And there are right now, two levels of that as well. There's one ascension for a few more friend actions, another ascension for a few more actions. Warp also costs Ascended Candles. So that's what else you need Ascended Candles for. It's not just for wing buffs. There's 39 wing buffs in the game. And each spirit is going to cost a different amount of Ascended Candles for you to unlock. This one costs 4, and a few more costs 4. So there's a number of Ascended Candles you need first just to get the wing buffs. But then also the friend menu. The first ascension costs 1 Ascended Candle. The second ascension costs 2 candles. And then warp costs, I believe, 2 more Ascended Candles. Everything else in the friend menu costs regular candles or regular candles. So that's what to do. The wiki has a lot more description, but that's it in a nutshell. You grow your cape by collecting Children of Light, by collecting wing buffs, and then the Ascended Candles you get after Storm, which is the reason for completing Storm, are good for both the wing buffs and for upper level friend actions. So I hope that helps a little bit for what the Ascended Candles are for, what the wing buffs do, and how to collect flight power up to 9 wedges. Right now 9 wedges is the maximum, but as they add stuff to the game, that number is going up. So I hope that's helpful. Thank you.